What's up, YouTube? It's ocmomlife, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be about my pants that my husband bought, and they didn't fit him, and he got them from like China. Just kidding. Though, thank you to my husband, because all 3 pairs of pants that you bought for super cheap don't fit you. So now I get 3 new pairs of little sleeping pants and pants to wear out. So in 5th grade, my parents ended up getting a divorce. We ended up moving down to Orange County. So today, I'm going to share a little about my dad and where he is and why I don't talk to him. So honestly, like the first few years when I was younger, I don't think I really paid attention to him and what he was doing. I know he had gone to jail and probation and stuff, but I didn't really know the full extent. When you're a full grown ass adult and you move back home, usually it's not for a good reason. So when I started to notice something, that was when he moved back home again and just wasn't looking the best. And I remember years later, I was a lot older by then, my dad one time came to my grandparents' house where I was living at the time and knocked on the door. And I think he had just got out of jail or something. And I went out and I didn't open the gate because my grandpa had said not to open it. And I didn't know why. So I went back in. And all I hear from the conversation was my grandpa saying, "This is the last time I'm giving you money and don't come back." And about maybe a year and a half or a few years later, my grandpa passed away. And I hadn't seen my dad since that one day that my grandpa said don't come back to his own son. All I know is my grandpa's really smart and he did that for a reason. And years after, that I had in between those years of before my grandpa passed away, my dad did help me when I was going through something with my mom that was major. So he did help me and there was good positives. There was good stuff that he had done in between of all the negative and wrong things he had done. So no matter what, that's my dad and all I can do is pray that, he's doing okay. Once I started dating my now husband, it was a few months, maybe a year into it, I met up with my dad at like a random McDonald's in LA. I wanted to meet up with him because I hadn't seen him in years. I could definitely tell something was wrong, mental-wise, of he had been doing drugs for many years probably, and it had affected the way he was even thinking. It just wasn't the person that I remember. So I left that, after that little interaction with him, I left crying. Sorry, I had to adjust the lighting. That was weird. Yeah. So, long story short is I haven't talked to my dad in many, many years now. At least 5. All I can do is pray for him and hope that he's alive, and if he is homeless on the streets, which he may be, or he may be in a sober living, that he figures life out, because no one wants to live alone and be alone. I feel like I have a lot of stories to share, and I've been through a lot in my life, and it's good that I'm able to talk about it and get it out. The main thing of me sharing this is, he did wrong of, going down a pathway of drugs and probably drinking and just not being an adult, and whatever the reason why of my parents getting divorced, like, if that made him, that teared him down that much, that's just so sad. I mean, people overcome things in life, and it's just sad that he's a full grown-ass adult and probably not going to go anywhere in life. No job, no house, no relationship, not getting remarried. It's sad. But yeah, that's my little spiel, my little story. And give this video a thumbs up. I don't expect you to love the video, because it's kind of sad and depressing to think that I went through that and my dad kind of just wasn't there. And when he was there, the good parts, I remember all the good times with him, staying the night at his place, his Christmases, and the fun times we did have. But also negative sometimes can overpower all the good. My dad was a big part of my life, and even though the last 5.5 years or so he hasn't been there, I still think about him. And it's still sad to know that he's not a part of his grandson's life. And I can hope that one day he figures it out. And all I can do is pray that he changes his life. Because to be an addict at however old he is now, and to miss so many birthdays and memories and my wedding. He wasn't even there for my wedding. It's really sad. But yeah, that's my little video. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Again, I'm ocmomlife, and this is Shover Creations. And I honestly haven't really talked about my dad like that before, so I hope that gives you a little piece of who I am and what I've been through. And like I said, 2018, I'm going to be sharing a lot of memories of my life and what I've been through. And I've been through a lot in life. And you probably wouldn't know that unless I didn't share it. So I love you all in peace. It's so far to go. The signs are nowhere on this road.